all take a seat, please, before we start? Everyone, please take a quick seat. Hey, Jay, how are you feeling? You did a doctor's appointment last week?
Oh yeah, it's just, the usual problems. They doubled the doses on my antidepressants, so now I can feel twice the nothing. What's up with you?
Same as last week. I feel okay, but I felt better. But if you want to feel a bit better tonight, I'm heading to AJ's party after this. Feel free to join.
I'm not doing anything better, so why not? Hey, did you hear that? Harry was coming over today?
Really? They haven't been here in months. What gives?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'll find out soon enough, because here's the dead man himself!
Hey!
Soon enough, Milton. No need to rush me.
Harry, what gives? Why have you decided to grace us with your presence today?
Yeah, why aren't you somewhere actually enjoyable? Well, I was planning on sitting on my couch for 8 hours today, but a judge thought that I should be here instead.
So you were court mandated again?
Yeah. Don't get why though, it's not as if it changes anything. Plus, how else would I get to see all your beautiful faces in one place before my untimely demise?
Oh, that reminds me. Harry, are you still having a funeral? Because I still haven't gotten an invite yet, and time is a bit of the essence here, bro.
Oh, good segue. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole event, physical invitations, and everything. It's gonna be a banger too.
Alright, I can see it now. The big banner, the DJ, the tacky as fuck disco ball, and then there's me. Standing on the stage, giving the best speech you've ever heard. And Harry, you're there too, of course. And you and everyone else has tears starting to drip. 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 And scene. Consider that an RSVP.
Better be an impressive funeral.
Oh, of course. Only the finest part, dear Harry. Well, I know some of your beautiful faces, but I see some equally beautiful new ones, too.
And not for very long though.
Millie, Alondra, this is a serious session. I understand that it must be difficult for you to be here, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Continue with your mantra,
Please.
Well, for those of you who are new here, what we do here is very simple. We go around in a circle and we tell each other how we're feeling or something that happened to us recently. Just remember to introduce yourself to the group. My name is Pamela, but I go by Pam. I'm 29 years old, and I've been leading this session for a while because I understand what it's like to have to deal with the idea of death more than most people, as someone with a shorter timer than others. So would anyone like to start us off? Introduce themselves?
Well, hello there. My name is Jay, and I'm currently 15 and a half.
Thank you for stepping up, Jay. How are you doing today? Has anything happened recently?
Well, I got taken out of school last week.
Well, that's unfortunate. How do you feel about that?
I guess it's nice because I get to sit around at home all day, but the downside is that I have nowhere else to go.
So what have you been doing with your time the past week?
It's only been a week, so nothing really. I finished a video game that I hadn't had time to play before and caught up on some TV. Yeah, nothing special really.
Have you seen any friends?
I tried to make plans, but they're all in school right now. I just think they're just really busy. Just all of them are just super busy right now.
Would you like to say anything more about that?
Not really. I mean, I've just been at home.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing, Jay. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to share with the group? Yes, Harry.
Hi, I'm Harry, and I jumped off a bridge a couple of weeks ago. How'd that work out for you? Last time I tried, I only ended up with a broken arm. Really? When I did, I broke my hip. I was in a wheelchair for like a week, it blew.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Harry. That must have been a real pain in the ass.
Damn it, Millie. Oh, by the way, I'm Alondra, and this is Millie. I'm 15 and I'm currently planning a trip to backpack across Europe. Oh, and last week I tried to slit my wrist, but I only ended up with this annoying paper cut that just won't go away. Such a shame.
So, I'm the aforementioned Millie.
Such a shame indeed. So Millie, what's new with you? Has anything happened recently you'd like to share with the group?
Oh, I went to the doctor's last week, and unfortunately they found absolutely nothing wrong.
Nothing at all?
Not a single thing. I almost have a perfect bill of health, but there's always plenty of time. 2 years worth of time.
I'm sorry, Millie.
Don't be. There's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing I could do about it. It's inevitable, you know? But people already know my sob story, so what's yours, newbie?
You don't have to share unless you feel comfortable, but you're welcome to. Please continue.
Pam.
Hi, I'm George. I'm 14 and I guess my week was pretty normal. I went to school, hung out with friends, and I went to the doctor's last week and they ran some tests and I guess they found that I've got...
Please, take your time. It's not like you're taking all the rest of ours, too.
Never mind then. Long story short, I guess my parents were just stressed out at the results, so now I'm locked in this place once a week for however fucking long. Better?
Much better, thank you.
Don't mind them. George, right? How much time do you have left? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind. I have 3 years, 8 days, and 12 hours.
Jeez. We'll all be long gone by then. Make sure to leave flowers on our graves when you're an old man, okay?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying how much time I had left.
I know. I have 1 year, 10 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days. I can share too. Learn how to joke around.
Alondra, not all of your humor translates very well to new people. Also, reminder, you don't have to share your timers unless you feel comfortable doing so.
Don't worry. I'll be long gone by then too. I got 7 months, 1 week, and 6 hours even.
I haven't looked at mine in a while.
I can't stop looking. I have 1 year, 5 months, and 13 days.
So, Millie, you mentioned a doctor's appointment. Has anything happened recently? I know that as your time gets short, people will tend to think about their method of passing. Have you given that any thought?
Like I said, I have plenty of time. I just might have to be a bit creative. I want to be like a piece of fruit when I go.
What do you mean by that?
I want to rot or get. But I did look into reapers and, you know, where they put you under and shit way before your time.
I've heard that they started to let people contract diseases of their own choosing now. Some of that shit's pretty gruesome, let me tell you.
Thanks for that, newbie. It's a weird situation that I'm in, so I get why people want the peace of mind, but since when do I get to choose what happens?
Is there anything more you would like to share about that?
Not right now.
Okay, well thank you for sharing, Millie. I'm sure many in the group appreciate your honesty. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to share? Anyone?
Yeah, I got shit to say. I was prescribed a new medication a few days ago, and I hate every single pill I have to take. It's gross, and it tastes like acid. I hate it.
Well, it's medicine. It's not supposed to taste like cherries anymore. You'd think they'd stop giving it to you after your second OD, but no. You have to love those pill and drug interactions, though.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. The high is not a bad thing. It just sucks because I actually have to take these.
What are they for this time?
Well, they help me breathe, which I am generally a fan of.
So what's the problem with your meds?
It's not the meds themselves, it's just, I'm tired of taking them. Needing those fuckers every 12 hours a day so I don't feel worse than I already do, it's like, there's no purpose to them. There's no purpose to anything that they try at this point.
believe you're taking the proper doses? Are you under or over? Jay, I know these meds don't feel necessary, but if you don't take the proper amount, there's no way they can work. You'll either be numbing yourself to any emotion or not taking enough to help your organs work better.
Better? For how long? I'm still getting sicker. I hate having to need them. Or I hate having to need anything. It's like I'm tired of taking them and needing them, but then I'm sick and tired if I don't.
I understand. I think I'm on the same meds, actually. People take medicine to feel better, so what's the point in taking them if you know you're only going to get worse?
Catch-22. That's the name of it.
Alondra, what's been going on recently? Has there been a health scare? You still have plenty of time.
Go pick on someone else.
Okay. And if you have a sibling, keep your hand raised if they're younger than you. Okay, next question. Raise your hand if you're still in school.
Nerd.
Takes one to know one.
George, Millie. Raise your hand if you're here because it was court mandated. Next question. Raise your hand if you've abused a substance in the past 2 weeks. Okay. Just so I can formulate this therapy properly, how many of you have recently lost someone? A friend, a family member, an acquaintance, maybe a pet? Open your eyes and look around. You're dealing with things that people twice your age don't have to think about for years. It's intense and it's scary. So I would understand why some of you would want to seem cocky and in control. But I'm here to help you. I'm here to help make the rest of your lives, however long they may be, less miserable and angry at the world. I'm here to help you stop punishing yourselves for this situation.
Well, what about you then, Pam?
What about me would you like to know?
Have you seen someone die?
Yes. Though I only lead this one session, it's a particularly difficult one to lead.
Well, how many people then? Give us a ballpark estimate.
Enough and too many? I will say that this group has cycled out with new people many times.
I'm the only one from the last group, aren't I?
Yes. Very last. But it looks like we're running out of time. So, if everyone would please put their feet flat on the floor and close their eyes, we will start our mindful meditation. Everyone, deep breath in. Deep breath out. And well, that's our session. Thank you all so much for coming, and I plan on seeing every single one of your beautiful faces next week.
So, do you want to go to AJ's party after this?
Hey!
Stuart Doobie. Everybody has their bags, coats, etc. Let's go then. Hey, no, don't go. We haven't even gotten to know you yet.
I'm just gonna head out. I'll take an Uber, call my parents or something.
Fuck your parents. They've had you for 14 years. They can live without you for one night. Listen, here's a shot. Take it. If you're still not feeling it in 30 minutes, then I will pay for your Uber or something.
Hey, guess what I got? No longer there's 3 in here for you.
Don't be shit. Woo! Our lives are way too short not to drink at least once. Or a cup ton.
Hey!
I'm gonna go.
Fine, bye, newbie.
This is the loneliest thing.
For you, I'll stay.
Hey!
That's
Woo!
go, alright?
Woo!
Knew you were gullible.
Bottoms up, bro! Woo! What?
I think I'm a little too bubbly, Millie.
You'll get used to it. I'm just having some fun. You will laugh about this later. Okay?
One more shot! One more shot!
Well, sit down then. I'm gonna go dance. Wait. How could you not tell me about this trip that you've been planning? I'm like your best friend. Your best friend is yourself, really. But anyway, it's gonna be a trip to all the big fancy places in Europe. The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, that place where Harry Potter was shot. Everywhere basically. I'm gonna get like macaroons and Earl Grey tea and all that fancy shit. I even got an itinerary and everything planned out. It's gonna be just great. I'm gonna live it up like a rich person and do every single European that I can get my hands on. I'm really gonna live life to the fullest. So you're excited? Is that what I'm getting? You bet I am. I just need a doctor's approval to fly and I'm good to go.
That sounds nice, and I'm happy for you, but how long will you be gone for?
I'm hoping to get approved for about a month. They're trying to get it processed ASAP, so basically I'm off as soon as the paperwork goes through. I just didn't want to tell you before it looked like they were going to say yes, and they probably will, so that's why I told you.
Let me see, kid.
You guys should totally come with me. Some John Green shit, Alondra. I'm gonna keep my sick ass right here. I wish you safe travels, many fun adventures. Just would have been nice to know a bit beforehand. Now I get at least one less month with you. I'll miss you. Thank you, Mills. I'll miss you too. I'll miss all of you.
So, Millie, what was your deal with Pam today? Usually, you don't want to fight them until after the session.
Ugh, nothing. They just piss me off sometimes. Like, I'm here to help you. Bullshit. They're just there to soothe their own ego.
I thought they were being genuine.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've only had to deal with them for this one session. I've had to deal with their petty bullshit for half a fucking year.
Well, I mean, you are a bit aggressive, just from what I've noticed.
Fuck off. Don't mind them too much. They're only scary if you don't actually know them. To be fair, though, it was a bit of a loaded question. Death sucks. Who would want to be forced to think about that? Well, I guess we'll know soon enough. I didn't mean anything by it, Verity. I just meant we're all dealing with it. I just rather not be thinking about it all the fucking time.
I saw a guy die once. It was weird.
That's cool. I'm not nearly sober enough for this shit.
What happened then, George?
Well, I don't really remember, but I think we were related or something. Possibly a great uncle.
How is this relevant now? Why didn't you just bring this up earlier during session?
Well, I thought it was relevant now. I mean, I just didn't raise my hand in session because it happened a few years ago when I was a kid, not recently. But I remember it because it was almost poetic when I saw him. I remember that I saw this guy, and he was sitting on a chair with his knees to his chest, and he had just completely given up. It was like his soul was tired. It was like he barely even existed. He was so close to being gone. Not quite alive, not quite dead either, but he just looked so tired. It was weird, but he was like 90 and he smoked his entire life, so you figured he was going someday, right? He lived a long life. Sad, but not too sad. I knew it. We all knew it. He knew it. He knew it.
Now they get it. Welcome to the club, kid.
I didn't think I would get it. I just remember that memory of him confusing the hell out of me, but I think I get it now.
I get it.
It was weird. He knew it, even before timers were a thing.
Now we all know it. Thanks to our handy dandy timers.
I know that we should bring the mood up back with a game. Come on, it's a party! Woo!
Harry, are you okay? I know that was like probably pretty rough on you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're my friend.
Aw, thank you. I'm glad I'm my friend too. Hey, Jay! What the fuck?
Oh shit, not again. Jay!
Oh, you're gone.
What's going on?
Jay just punched a hole in the fucking wall?
So what? I am perfectly capable of controlling myself. And the wall was an accident, alright? I tripped on this stupid carpet.
It's a shitty party anyways. Let's bounce.
Jay, this isn't cool. I think we should take you home now before the owner kicks your ass or mine.
Hey, no need to be a dick about it, alright? It's just some fun. You can chill.
I hate when you get like this. Okay, we're leaving now before I kick your ass myself. Or worse, I made Billy do it.
Fuck off! You're nothing but a kid who's dying for attention!
Looks like they can't handle their alcohol.
Jesus Christ, not this too. Jay! Shut up and get in the car. Billy, Alondra, we're leaving right now.
No, but look at all the friends I've made. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Help me get George up. Millie, stop messing with the radio.
Make
I
me.
can't focus on the road.
You don't need to fucking focus. Nothing's gonna happen to us.
They're right. It's not like it'll kill us. Nothing so far has. Why will one silly car ride do anything? Hell, I could even do this. And nothing bad will happen. See? For fuck's sake, Alondra. What? Nothing happened. Nothing happened to us. We're fine and all.
Hey guys, are you okay?
Is everyone here? Fuck my leg. I think I broke it.
Call 911, I guess. Oh, guys, where's George?
Oh,
Alondra?
I'm here. George?
that's
Why is there so much blood?
There's
Guys!
been a car accident.
I think I have a gash on my arm.
On Ambrose Drive, there's 5 people in our car. One person might have a broken leg and another's arm is pretty cut up, but none of our timers are close, no. But the other driver,
guys,
I don't think this is my blood.
guys, it's not their blood! Oh my gosh, Jesus fuck, that's
Guys,
We should
I'm
take them
on the phone! driver has about a minute.
I mean, the dude had to know that his timer was close. I mean, who the fuck would drive with a close time? I mean, why was he on the road? He had to know what he was doing. The police can't charge us for this, can they?
They can and they will. They charged those kids last week and they weren't even drunk, just reckless.
I don't like this, guys. I don't like this one bit.
They're not gonna keep us in jail. They're probably not even gonna charge us. Just slap us on the wrist with some community service and go. Besides, it was just an accident.
Sorry, officer, we accidentally murdered someone. Whoopsie.
Just a drunk, stupid mistake.
And how would you know, huh?
I wouldn't even be drunk if you guys had a kid making me drink.
Well, I know that I won't be the one who's getting charged because I wasn't the one fucking with the steering wheel!
We only left because you nearly got into a fight. You kept pushing everyone to drink.
You are literally the reason why we crashed into the other car! You couldn't have the spotlight from 1 fucking minute, could you?
Hell, it was a party they invited us to. You were the reason we were there in the first place.
Yeah, don't act so fucking innocent here, Alondra.
Fuck you. Do not try to blame me for this mess. I don't know who they're gonna charge with what or not. Who do you want to be the judge that sentences a bunch of dying kids? I don't think so. We'll be fine.
Regardless of what we did, we're still here.
We killed someone, guys.
Technically, yes, but his timer was
We
nearly gone anyway.
Killed someone on that road tonight. Listen, Harry. Even if we hadn't been there, they would have died in some other car accident.
Or from a faulty gas tank or something.
Exactly. Plenty of things could have happened.
But he died directly because of us. His blood is literally on our hands. If Millie hadn't invited us to the party, if George hadn't passed out and had to be carried out, if Jay hadn't punched the wall, if Alondra hadn't been playing with the steering wheel, we would not have been there. We did it. We did it. We did it. Don't forget that.
I'm sorry for all the shots, guys.
I'm sorry for the steering wheel. It was a bad move.
I'm sorry too. For something.
Thanks.
I'm not. We're all adults here.
Stop acting so high and mighty, Millie. You're scared just as much as the rest of us.
We've gone through rough shit before, and we're going through rough shit right now. I'm not saying sorry for something I'm not sorry for. You could have not gone to the party, but you did.
I was the one driving. I had the most to lose. You will at least have a chance to do something. You could have taken all the time I have left for you.
They're not gonna charge us, Harry. Your pretty butt is safe.
Why are you like this, Millie? You could have taken all my 7 months, yeah, just 7, in the blink of an eye, and you don't feel the least bit of anything?
Hey,
Do you think that if you don't give a fuck, nothing of consequence will happen? There are consequences, right now. I'm the one with the least amount of time out of all of us, and you could have taken that away from me. I don't want to waste my time here. That driver, whoever they were, they could have wasted their entire life, and they were an adult. We're not. And we're here.
Oh, what? Like we have so much more time than you? I wanted to do shit too, Harry. You aren't that special.
Fuck off.
You fuck off. Go throw a pity party somewhere else. You could have spent your time doing something else, anything else. Deal with how you spent that time.
Fine. Looks like I've wasted enough time with you anyway. Hey there! Do I need to wake you two up? No need, officer. We're done here.
Bet we are.
It better be over, or I'll have to separate you in the adult cell. We've contacted all of your parents, and some of them are already here. We still need to sort out a few more things, but the widow... The widow? Yes, the widow. They have decided to not press any charges, but we are still discussing the terms of your release.
So, what does that mean for us? Are we free to go?
Your parents and I will continue to discuss. However, due to your unique circumstance, we will most likely only charge you for driving while intoxicated.
Did I tell you? Or did I tell you?
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
So then I was like, listen. Alright, the whole thing is a myth. Right? It's a spectrum, not a binary, and whether you want to admit it or not, we all lie somewhere on it.
Preach it. Hit me. Hit me again? Again?
You're shit at poker, man.
Oh, we're playing poker? I thought we were playing Go Fish.
Oh.
No wonder we're so bad.
Don't be such a sore loser. I'll get you some water.
Thanks, man.
Should I call the nurse?
Maybe. Let's give it another minute. If I call the nurse, they'll just knock me out. I'd rather stay awake for a while longer. It's them again, isn't it?
Yeah. They know I'm here.
Good. Tell them to come visit me. If they want to make up, they can get over their ego and come over here. It's not like I can go anywhere. They won't even let me move out of this bed without help. Assholes.
You know they won't do that. They're just being Millie. That's just what they'll always be.
Oh, boo-hoo. We both got our feelings hurt. I'm not the one being a baby about it.
Well, if you want my opinion, bro, you're being a little shit too. Listen, we haven't even been able to find them, let alone talk to them.
Have they not been going to group?
No. Millie and Alondra have been skipping. I mean, occasionally Alondra shows up, but even the times that they are there, they're not quite there. They're not there. The accident messed them up.
You have their number? Let me call them and see if I can get them to go. Or at least to come visit me. I think we all need that. Let me see if I can call Millie too. But I actually can't go to them. They have to come over here. I want to make up.
Yeah. I'll try my best, bro.
Thanks. Can you call the nurse? I'm tired. Thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
Same time?
Same time. Night, bro.
Night, bro. Hi, Millie. It's Harry. Call me back. I don't want us to end like this.
Before we start,
You won't be seeing him for very long, though.
Alondra, you came. You look sick.
I'm fine. It's just a stomach flu. It'll go away.
I don't believe you, but it's fine. I'm just glad you're here.
it's nice to see you, Alondra. Well, for our new folks, what we do here is very simple. We go around the circle and tell each other how we're feeling or something that's happened to us recently. Don't forget to introduce yourself. I'm Pam. I'm 30 years old and I've been teaching this session for a while now because I truly believe that you all have stories to tell and thoughts to process. So, does anyone want to start off by introducing themselves?
Hi. I'm Alondra, and I have about a year and 2 to 3 months left, but I've really stopped keeping track at this point.
So what brought you in today?
Got bored. Decided today was as good a day as any to join again.
So what have you been up to since your last session?
Nothing of importance.
Nothing? There's really nothing you'd like to share with the group?
No. Not really.
There must be some reason you raised your hand.
I just wanted to say hi, I guess.
Okay, sure. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to add?
Hi, I'm George. I'm 15 and I have 2.5 years left.
So how are you feeling today, George? Has anything happened recently that you would like to share with the group?
My baby sister Maya was born last week.
How do you feel about her?
Honestly, I thought I would hate her. I thought she was just going to be a replacement.
Tell us a little more about her.
Before she was born, I was worried that my parents wouldn't know how to deal with me leaving. My parents were already stressed about how she was going to turn out, you know, because of my health and everything. But now, they have her. And she's perfect. Or at least better than me. Maya. Maya.
George, what do you mean by perfect?
She has 86 years on her clock. 86 years, 7 months, and a few days. So she'll live a long, happy life. Well, who could tell if it'd be happy, but it'd still be a long life.
Do you feel like your parents are treating you differently?
I think they're trying not to, but it was bound to happen with a new baby, even if she did have a shorter timer than mine. In a few years, I won't be here. But she will be. She's perfect because even if she did have a shitty life, it'll still be longer than the life I'll ever have had. They'll all have each other after I'm gone. And I'm almost okay with that.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, that's it. Thanks. Or for this week at least. My parents still want me to get to know her a bit more.
Well, thank you for sharing, George. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to add? Anyone? Any comments? Okay, well, we're running a little short on time, so if we can put our feet flat on the floor for me.
Not all at once, folks.
Lily, welcome back. The group has missed you.
Thanks, Pam.
Better late than never. Welcome back, Mills.
Now can I have everyone's feet flat on the floor? Eyes closed, and we'll start our mindful meditation. Oh, we're in an active session right now, but can I help you with anything?
Yeah, sorry. I came here because, well, I'm Harry's father. And I came to let Harry's class friends know that last night, Harry passed over. I was alerted that some of Harry's personal belongings were still here, and I thought I'd pay a visit.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you. Do you know where I can pick up Harry's belongings?
I wasn't aware that they had left anything, but I'm sure if they did, it would be at the front office, in Lost and Found.
Of course, my apologies. I know Harry enjoyed spending time here.
Well, since you're here, is there anything you'd like to share?
I should really get going. I've interrupted this session far too long. Although, I suppose I'll let Harry's friends know that even though Harry's struggle was long and difficult, Harry's in a better place now. My wife and I, we thank you for supporting our child and our family in this rough time. I'm sorry. I should get going. Pardon my interruption.
So how was it?
What do you mean?
I mean, how are their final moments?
I recognize you. You're one of Harry's friends, aren't you?
Yeah, it was. I'm Millie. Kind of hard to be friends with a dead dude.
Millie.
It's quite alright. I understand this must be important information for all of you in particular. I suppose it was pretty painless. It was a simple and quick death, just like Harry wanted.
What do you mean it was fucking quick? It's not like any of us were taken by surprise, were we? You probably had months to plan.
Jesus, Millie, it's not like the dude lost a fucking kid or anything.
Millie, I understand that you're grieving and that death is a very difficult thing to process. But taking it out on Mr. Jackson is not at all appropriate, and if I'm being honest, very insensitive.
Whatever. Whatever. My friend just died, and I'm not allowed to be the least bit upset. Whatever. I don't have to be here.
No, but you are here. Yeah, we all knew it was Harry's last day yesterday, and now we're all having to fucking deal and process, okay? It's not just Millie grieving, for fuck's sake.
Oh, whatever.
They're right, you know.
I don't need you ganging up on me, too.
Don't do it, Alondra.
At least I'm here. It's been rough, to say the least. I know I haven't been here the last few sessions, but at least I was there for Harry.
I was there, too. I went to visit. I called and left message after message, and we talked. We talked it out. But by the time I asked about visiting, they were no longer allowing anyone other than family. But I tried. I really tried.
I should head out. It seems that you all have quite a bit of process.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you. Although I suppose it is whatever it is. Although I do have a word or two to say to you, Molly. When Harry was born, my wife and I, we were happy to bring a child into the world. But then the doctor told us about Harry's timer, and we just stood there and held our little Harry. It was almost unbelievable thinking then that we were older than however old our little Harry would ever get to be. I was angry. I was angry at the hospital. I was angry at the doctor for not catching it sooner. I was angry at the universe. I was angry at myself. And all we could do was just sit there and hold our little baby, trying to process the fact that Harry would never get to be an adult. But then Harry looked up at me, and I realized that the more time I spent being angry at something that none of us could change, the less time I could be there for Harry. The only thing I ever wished was that Harry would enjoy spending time here. And I was there to the very end. And I think he enjoyed spending time here with us and all of you. But I think Harry would want you all to enjoy the time you have left, even though Harry isn't here yet. I hope you enjoy the rest of your session. Harry's service will be 3 days, and you're all cordially invited.
I'm sorry for your loss, too, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you.
Really, I think Harry would be proud of you. I am.
Okay. Thanks, guys. But doesn't really change anything, does it?
Now, who would like to start us off today by introducing themselves? Yes.
I'm Heather, and, well, last week I tried to kill myself.
Again, what method did you utilize this time?
I took a nice bath with a new toaster. Collider was new.
Heather, George.
Wet. It didn't even do anything. All I got were some split ends and a few minor burns. I've gotten worse injuries playing when I was a kid. I mean, I'm still here. I'm still alive. For now.
Heather, just because you can do these self-destructive things doesn't mean that you should do them. Here, this goes for everyone. Please don't punish yourselves for things that you can't control.
But I still did it. Can't change that, can't change this thing either. No matter what I do, it'll still happen. So I might as well have some fun with it.
Of course, it'll still happen. That's why we're here in the first place.
George, while a bit too aggressive, Heather's trying to tell us how they're feeling. What you're all going through is something that people twice your age don't even have to think about for years. It's intense. It's scary.
Whatever. I'm still dying.
It's not exactly easy to forget about something like that, is it?
I don't expect that it is. Now, if everyone could please close your eyes, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Yes, George?
I got into a fight with my doctor the other day. Or it started off as a discussion and then ended into a fight.
About what? Did they assign you a new med?
Of course they did, but it wasn't that. It was how they looked at me. And that doctor, he said, if only we didn't have these dang things, right? And I just lost it right there in the doctor's office. You know, I think it just bothered me because I know it wouldn't change anything. Or would it? How am I supposed to know what that would be like?
That prick.
That was rather insensitive to say, yes. But please continue.
How would any of us know what that would feel like? Would we just live our lives like a zombie? Spend our whole lives getting that white picket fence and a dog to only end up in a car accident? That'd be a neat surprise. You wouldn't even know it beforehand. That bullet, that toaster, that jump off a bridge. Maybe it would actually be the end of our timers. No redos. No do-overs. Just done. Finally.
You got pissed off at a hypothetical situation, though. We're still stuck here. And I think it would suck more. Your family wouldn't even have to plan a funeral. Not one with you there, that is.
I don't know. Still pissed me off though. I just thought I'd still be in school right now. I'd be sick and I wouldn't even know it, but I'd still be there.
The way I look at it is, for better or worse, this is the situation we're all in. And we can do our best to cope. But it looks like we're running out of time. So, if I may, I would like to pose you all some questions. So everyone, please close your eyes. Close your eyes. And raise your hand when I ask you to. Raise your hand if you have a sibling. Keep your hand raised if they're younger than you. Next question. Raise your hand if you're still in school.
Nerd.
George. Raise your hand if you're here because it was court mandated. Okay? Raise your hand if you have abused a substance in the past 2 weeks. Or have tried to commit suicide recently. Okay? How many of you have recently lost someone? A friend, a family member, an acquaintance? George, would you like to share a bit about that?
Not really. No.
Fair enough. Now, if we can all put our feet flat on the floor, as we are running out of time, we'll begin our mindful meditation. Feet flat, eyes closed, deep breath in, deep breath out, and